Oh, hey YouTube, what's really good? My name is Vivid Color, your coach of the South Texas Sableyes, and this is going to be week 2 of season 2 of the PGBL, aka the league we won last season. Which I think I'm gonna add that to the intro every time from here on out, unless we start losing horribly. Anyways, our week 2 opponent is HAX of the New York Charmanders. Their team was really hard to prep for, basically because Mega Venusaur is a monster. But that being said, let's not talk about it. Let's get connected and get right into this. All right, so we're connected, and the Mega Venusaur came. The Azumarill came, which I did not predict. I definitely thought the Azumarill was not coming. The Excadrill is here, but his Hippowdon's not, so he can't bring the Sand Rush, which I think is decent here. I really want to get my Rocks up turn 1, so just knowing that, I'm gonna lead Feathers, my my Archeops. This team is a little strange. As always, Ultra Player helped me build this team. If you don't know who that is, link in the description down below. Also, for what it's worth, definitely go check out HAX as well. Link in the description down below to all of these people. This week is gonna be, I think, rough. I'm recording this breaking the fourth wall. I'm recording this the day after I recorded week 1. So you've definitely already watched week 1, so you know that we're 1-0. I have yet to record the draft breakdown, which I want to release before I release this. So you're probably just going to get a double header. You're probably going to get 3 draft battles this weekend. I probably upload week 1 on Friday, week 2 on Saturday, along with week 3 of the XBL. So there's going to be a lot of battles going up right before Christmas. Consider it an early Christmas gift from me to you. What are we leading? What is Monty? Yeah, I kind of expected this thing, TBH. I think I'm just gonna U-turn out. Like, I don't think he can like stay in and set up his rocks. If he does, then he got me good. If he stays in and sets up his rocks, then he got me good. Because 1, I outspeed this thing unless it's scarfed. 2, I could have, I mean, scarf rocks is not unheard of. How bad is it? I'm just gonna U-turn because he has the Espeon in the back, so it's like it's too forecasted. Oh man, he's just gonna get his rocks up, isn't he? He's just gonna get his rocks up, isn't he? All right, so what do I go out into? I could have got my rocks up there, which would have been good. Actually, seems like a pretty sweet spot to go into Necray and just set up a Shell Smash. Like, he can't do anything about it. This thing tears a hole through his team. Oh, he just went for Iron Head? Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. All right, well, I guess it's a good thing I didn't try to get my rocks up. Jeez. I guess I just go for the Icicle Spear here. This is poor. This is a poor, I did not expect the Iron Head on turn 1. I expected rocks or a switch. I could switch into Jirachi here, which is probably fine. Like, I kind of need Cloyster to come in and be able to actually do something. I mean, if I kill this thing right now, it'll be fine. So I'm actually just gonna go for Icicle Spear. Like, if I kill this thing right now, I think I'm like fine with that transaction, to be honest. Just based on the Iron Head damage. Like, if we get rid of this thing, we get rid of his potential rocker. We also might outspeed if he doesn't have speed investment, but I'm kind of assuming he does. Maybe he's scarfed. I don't know. What's he gonna switch out into? It's a pretty reasonable question. I should have like taken a picture of the team, to be honest. I should have taken a picture of the team. Do I even kill this thing at like, assuming it's like scarfed or whatever? Like, assuming it's scarfed, do I even kill this thing? Let's see. Ooh, no. I always listen to Spotify when I play these matches. I don't know if you know that, but I always listen to like one song specifically, and I forgot to turn, what is the repeat thing on loop? I forgot to set it to loop. Yeah, he just withdraws it. What's he gonna go out into here though? Bertha. Big Bertha. Is this the Venusaur? Can this thing, without Mega Evolving, eat an Icicle Spear? Like, is that gonna be a thing? No, does this thing just die here? I think there's like a non-0% chance this thing just dies here, right? That's not gonna die. Damn. How sick would that have been had it just died? Does he just have to go for a Synthesis here? Also, pretty sure I outspeed if he doesn't have investment, which I'm kind of predicting he doesn't. Getting this thing out of the way on turn 2, like, I don't know. I'm just gonna go for another oh wait, I could have gone for an Ice Shard. I'm stupid. I have Ice Shard on this set. Oh my god, I have Ice Shard. I could have gone for Ice Shard. And it just would have killed. I don't think he's gonna stay in, so it's probably not the biggest misplay ever, but I have Ice Shard on this Cloyster. So like I could have just gone for it. Oh my goodness, what's wrong with me? Sometimes I swear. Yeah, he just withdraws. Okay, so it's not the biggest misplay ever. I'm kind of like feigning the fact that this thing's choice scarfed or something now. Okay, it's gonna do actual nothing to this thing. Like actual nothing. Yeah, look at this pathetic damage. Jeez. All right, well, we have to sit through 5 of these. Okay, so now I guess the play is to go out into my Hydreigon. The fact that the Venusaur is so low is really, really good. It really is. Like, the fact that the Venusaur is so low. Actually, I guess I can go out into Porygon. If he goes for a Fiery MZ, what's the worst that happens here? What's the absolute worst that happens here? I guess I go out into Porygon. Like, this Porygon set is really here to handle the Venusaur. If we lose it to a Fiery MZ, which I guess I could see right now, then I guess he got me. Okay, so it's Flamethrower. It's not even a Fire Blast. That's fine. Is it Specs damage? No, that's not Specs at all. Okay, cool. So what's his play here? Like, I'm in with Porygon. I guess he could go on to Espeon, and that would be fine. I can just set up a substitute, or I can try attack here. I can set up a substitute, or I can try attack. I don't think I can Toxic just because he has the Espeon in the back, which is probably going to switch into. So if he switches into Espeon, if I'm predicting the switch into Espeon now, what would be my best play? Switch into... If he switches into Espeon right now, I guess my best play is probably just to go for a try attack. Which is kind of what I'm assuming. Yeah, because he doesn't want to just eat a Thunderbolt or like a Thunder Wave. Salem. Yeah, this has to be the Espeon. All right, so I'm glad I didn't go for the Toxic. Like, I could have gone out into Hydreigon, like feigning that it was Scarf, but that seems pretty loose. All right, now we have to figure out like what this Espeon's going to do to me. I think I'm going to just click Recover here. I'm going to see what the Espeon's going to do, and then I'm just going to click Recover. I'm assuming it's just going to go for a Psychic, which is going to do a sizable amount of damage to me, which is why I'm clicking Recover. I'm just kind of scouting here. Can I predict this thing to be choiced? If I can predict it to be choiced and he goes for a Psychic, then we're in a good spot. Yeah, Dazzling Gleam. He expected the, I can't even think of its name, Hydreigon. All right, so I think this thing's choiced. I'm going to go on a limb, just like most Espeons are typically choiced, right? So I'm actually going to switch out into Jirachi here, which is, I think, a reasonable play. Or, hear me out, I could just stay in and go for another try attack. He has... Really, the only thing that wants to come in and take this is Excadrill, but Excadrill doesn't super want to come in and take it. We're going to go for it. He withdraws. We get the withdraw. He's going to go out. Oh, he's just sacking off his Venusaur. That's fine. This is an acceptable play. All right, well, with the Venusaur gone, where does that put me at in life? With the Venusaur gone, Cloyster super mega sweeps. Well, we have to damage the Azumarill. But Azumarill can't do anything to Tangrowth. I mean, I guess this is a good spot to come in and get Azumarill at +6. Like, he could do that. He could make that play. He could come in and get Azumarill at +6. Is this the Azumarill? So I'm actually just going to go for a Toxic here. Because I think we will, like, we'll eat a reasonable amount of damage. Right now, we are currently Water Absorb. I'm assuming he probably remembers that. We actually outspeed this thing, which is kind of bananas. So he gets the Belly Drum off. I guess the problem with this is that if we outspeed this thing and his only form of priority is Aqua Jet, like, we can just substitute stall this thing. What is this? What berry is this? All right, it's just a citrus berry. So this is kind of scummy, but I need to look up. Okay. Porygon. Oh, sorry. I have a Porygon in my other league, so I'm looking at like my Porygon custom set instead of my Porygon 2. You can't see what I'm talking about. All right, so let's go out into, or not go out. I'm trying to run a calc here. What is this thing? Azumarill. I did not know we would outspeed this thing. I wonder if that is, well, to be fair, we are speed invested. Oh, with the speed investment, we outspeed it by 1 point if it's max speed. So how much does my Tri Attack do to this? About 32%. So basically I have to get this thing to about 30% with substitutes here. And once that happens, I can just go for a Tri Attack. That's bananas. I mean, if we're speed tied and he gets me here, I'm going to feel awful. But if not, then this is another massive threat out of the way. This is not really what this Porygon is here for. I'm going to tell you that right now. I mean, I know I can only set up... I only set up 4 subs, I guess. Also, how much will a play... Oh, a play rough at +6 is going to kill. Like 100%, yeah. A play rough at +6 does about 144%. So we can set up 3 subs specifically, is what I'm thinking here. We can set up 3 subs. I was kind of hoping he'd just like go for a water type attack, and we can like start racking up the toxic damage, and hopefully after the 3 subs and the toxic damage, we have enough to like outspeed and kill with, oh yeah, we should be able to. After 3 subs, it shouldn't even be hard. And then he has to make the decision, does he want to let his gizmo go down, or does he want to switch it out and preserve it? I'm assuming he'll just let it go down. This is a pretty, oh, that was incredibly fortunate for me. Like, that was awful for Hanaz. I'm really sorry about that miss, because that puts me in such a favorable position where I can just click Tri Attack now, or recover. I guess the safe play is just to click recover and then next turn Tri Attack. I think he forgot that he gave me water absorb. I think he's like, he definitely forgot, because that's not a play that I think he would have made. Because Aqua Jet would do about 60% to me if I didn't have water absorb, but I traced the water absorb from his whatever Volcanion. Man, that's awful. This is actually pretty gross, because like this thing did a reasonable amount to my team. I mean, it didn't really touch Tangrowth, but at +6 it did. Like at +6 it did a lot to Tangrowth. We just happened to outspeed it by 1 point, and like if this thing's at max speed. I knew I speed invested Porygon, but I speed invested Porygon to outspeed the Venusaur, with the Venusaur having like a minimal speed investment. Geez, like I was predicting the Venusaur, Ultra Player and I came to the conclusion that Venusaur would try and speed creep, I don't even remember what Pokemon it was, by 1 point, and by picking this speed, we have like 180 speed EVs. We actually speed crept the Venusaur. So I guess this thing could Boom Burst me, but I'm pretty sure I lived that fairly easily. Oh, Laser Focus. Did it go for Z Laser Focus? So I guess if he goes for just the Boom Burst here and it crits, does that kill? I'm assuming it kills. I don't really have anything I want to take this either. All right, let's take a look-sees here. Laser Focus is an interesting move. Let's see. So what is this thing called again? Noivern. We don't have an item so far, but I think we can kind of assume. Oh, it has Infiltrator, so it just goes through subs. So what kills me with a crit? Draco Meteor, Hurricane. I guess can we turn all of them onto crits? None of these at crit kill me, so I think I'm just gonna stay in and go for another one. I mean, unless I'm missing something. Oh, I didn't think about Z moves. Well, a Z move crit probably kills me. This is unfortunate. This is an unfortunate set of circumstances. I mean, it's not the worst. So this is like a Z crit Hurricane. According to this, it doesn't kill me. I mean, if this thing's 252, it's gonna do, according to this, it's gonna do 70%. Yeah, jeez. Porygon 2, the monster. The monster. Oh, man. I acknowledge that it's a side effect of Tri Attack. That's not why I played Tri Attack. I'm just gonna go out on a limb right now and say that if this was me, I would be so utterly tilted. Like, I would be incredibly tilted. Yeah, I'm very sorry about this freeze. Like, the Infiltrator would have killed me, but I didn't really see the point in switching Porygon out at this point. And, like, what I'm trying to say here is I was going to leave Porygon in and let it die to the Infiltrator attack. I was not anticipating a freeze. Like, it's a 10% chance to freeze, burn, or paralyze, right? And freeze was the worst case scenario in this instance as far as hacks go. Because I think, well, if it paralyzed it, we'd outspeed it too, but still. Oh my goodness. Well, like, I just feel like I feel scummy. I feel scummy. This is not what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to dodge play roughs and freeze people with tri attacks. I mean, I think I'm just gonna go for a recover here and then switch out into Tangrowth. I mean, I guess if this thing goes for Sword Stance, that's pretty bad for me. I think I'm predicting this thing to be choice though. Yeah, I'm just gonna click recover. I'm predicting this thing to be choice. If it goes for Sword Stance, all right, cool, that's fine. This is a-okay. So if it's can it be choice though? Like, can it actually be choiced if it's going for EQ? I don't think it can be choiced if it's going for EQ, which brings some things into question here. Are you choiced is the first question. Okay, so what does he have left? The Noibat, the Azumarill. So he has specifically the Espeon, this thing, and the Volcanion. So I'm not out of the woods yet because the Espeon I think outspeeds my entire team, which is not great. I can go out into Ghidorah here. I mean, I think even if he's not choiced, I think he would have a hard time sort of really pulling through on this one. Ironhead. Okay, well, he's not choiced. So what is your set? Is it like, it's not Life Orb. What is your set? I have zero clues what your set is. Like, I don't have the faintest idea what your set is. I'm gonna go for the Fire Blast here because I don't see any reason not to. Sure, I'll trade for this thing all day. I mean, it's not really trading. We're actively just decimating it, but I will take that. I will take this exchange. Now I think he basically he's forced out into Espeon here. I wonder what his play was there. Like, what was your play? You're not choice, so you're not outspeeding me. So here we have to predict, like, we have to predict the, I'm just gonna go out into Jirachi because we have to predict that he is going for the fairy type move. Like, I can't just stay in assuming he's gonna go for a Shadow Ball predicting me to switch out into Jirachi. Because if I lose, yeah, see, because honestly, Ghidorah is the best way that I can handle, his Volcanion. Because it's like Electrium Z Charge Beam. So I think that chunks like a typical set with no investment, like all the investment being into speed and special attack, it chunks it for like 70% on the high end. So I think I actually just I could just click Wish here, and that seems pretty fair. Oh, well, this thing's not choiced either. Jeez, come on. Why do I keep thinking everything's choiced and then everything's not choiced? So now he's in a little bit of a spot, like, I would assume he's in a little bit of a tough spot where, like, what do I do now? Do I go for another Shadow Ball? Do I go for a Psychic? Looking at this, I think Bitcoin is probably my best option to take on Salem. Probably my best option. I think that's the play here. I'll just go out into Bitcoin. It looks like this thing dies in like 2 tri attacks if it doesn't have recover. What is this thing's item? Like, we see no lefties. We see no Life Orb. What are you? We get this Magic Bounce, which is kind of cool. Like, were you gonna do something tricksy? No. Okay, well, this wish was pretty bad. The wish was not the best wish. I'm actually just gonna go for the tri attack here. Psychic. How much is this gonna do to me? I can't imagine it's too much. Yeah, that's a reasonable amount. Like, if he gets a Spadef drop at any point, we'll probably have to switch out. Actually, he would have to have had the Spadef drop right then and there. All right, cool. So I think this just puts us in a place where we 100% win. And like, I don't think it's gonna be close. Because Ghidorah, I'm assuming outspeeds this this Volcanion, and I don't think it's gonna kill at the range it's at, but it'll do a decent amount. I'm actually just gonna stay in and try attack and let the Porygon go down, because I don't want to. All right, so this will kill, I'm assuming. Yeah, okay. So now I'm gonna go out into Ghidorah, and I'm just gonna use my Electrium Z. And I don't think it's gonna kill from this range, based on calcs that I was looking at earlier. But I'm pretty sure we outspeed. We have, I think, it's not full speed investment, but it's like enough speed investment to outspeed. I don't remember. I sound like an idiot right now. I'm like, we definitely outspeed because we have enough speed investment. What is our speed investment on this thing? To let you go. Hydreigon. My custom set. We have 180 speed. 180 speed EVs. I don't think this is gonna kill, but then again, I don't think we're gonna die in the crackback either. Yeah, and then now I'm pretty sure this thing dies to a second charge beam. If this killed us on the crackback, I'd be, yeah. Let's say I'd be dumbfounded. All right, I could just go for the Dark Pulse. Actually, I think that's fine. I don't think I necessarily need to go for the charge beam and risk the miss. Right? How much does Dark Pulse do to you, Volcanion? Let's take a quick look-sees. Yeah, the D Pulse should be enough. I just wanted I wanted to double check. I don't think there's a way where we. Oh well, geez, come on. All right, it's just time to go out into the Archeops kill. Like Archeops wins the game right now because it's 100% faster, and we have a move that has 100% accuracy. I'm just like, I didn't bring a ton of speed on my team this week, so like my team's pretty slow. I can't just switch anything into this. We have the acrobatics to kill it with. All right, well, good game, Hanaz. I'm sorry that it was so hacksy. Like, I really am. I feel kind of scummy about that. Please know that Hanaz is actually good at this game, and this is not a representation of his skill level at all. That being said, your South Texas Sableyes are 2-0 on two pretty like kind of agonizing wins, I would say, where both wins were kind of like, no, I don't think we were playing poor. I don't. But both of these wins were sort of on the back of like one HAX or another. I mean, we were guaranteed to kill the Azumarill, so that was fine. But the freeze on the Noivern was pretty relevant. Like, I can't fathom that not mattering in a universe, if you understand what I mean. I mean, Jirachi could have taken a Fire Blast or a Flamethrower and cracked back and it would have been fine, but still, geez, man. The moral of the story is, if you are excited that your South Texas Sableyes are 2-0 in this league, then please go ahead and show your support and leave a like on the video down below. If you're coming from Hanaz's channel or somewhere else to show me hate, I promise that I'll talk to you and we can be reasonable, and I hope you don't hate me for what I can't control. That being said, guys, if you're new here, you should definitely consider subscribing, because realistically all that's going to happen is you're going to see my face a little bit more often, and I promise we win battles based on things other than HAX. My name's Vivid Color. This is the heart for you, Hanaz, because much love. I'm so sorry that the battle wound up that way. I'm kind of done here though, and I gotta leave. Bye. Wait. Links to Hanaz's channel in the description down below. Go check it out. Also, Ultra Player. He gave me, I think, 5 of these sets. Like, I tweaked one of them. Dude's really good at this game. Check him out as well. Thank you so much. I'm kind of done here. I gotta leave. Bye. So tell me something.